Hello, Taurus. It's Kate Jackson from Kate Jackson Coaching and Guidance here. How are you? I hope you're enjoying your February 2022. I'm here to bring you a general reading for you for the month of February 2022, and this is for the sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node. So the message I was getting during Priest Shuffle was following the path ahead of you. So it took on a bit of a serious tone, sort of serious undertone. I think it doesn't appear to be that you are focusing on anything from the past. It's just following the path that's ahead of you now, and completely moving forward. So yeah, just to let you know, I am taking some personal readings now, and that information is in the description box below if you're interested. Otherwise, we'll just get on with pulling out some messages for you for the month of February for you, Taurus. Okay, what wants to come out for you for the month of February, Taurus? So straight away, Hanged Man. So you've been in a bit of a waiting energy coming into the start of February, waiting on some things to come through, some decisions around you. Let's pull out some more messages, get a bit of a picture or a story happening here. The World, excellent. Some big changes, big shifts. I think that's happening across the board now. Things are starting to move forward for people. January was a bit of a slower month, and I feel like people are still recovering from 2021. So 9 of Air here, a little bit of stress and worry. The next one that wanted to come out, 10 of Earth, 10 of Pentacles. So that's really, really positive for your finances and financial growth here, Taurus. 7 of Air, 7 of Swords, a little bit of deception here. Could be in the workplace, I'm feeling. And let's just see what else wants to come out for the month of February for Taurus. 5 of Wands, so arguing, some battles going on, some toxic, could be gossip around you happening. You're trying to, stay clear of it, but it could be happening around you, particularly in the workplace. I'm getting 2 of Air, 2 of Swords, so a decision that you're making. Well, that one just flipped out. Yep, so it's about moving on from something. 6 of Air. Quite a lot of mental energy going on here. Oh, Devil, temptation. So something toxic that's been around you. And the bottom of the deck, Ace of Water. So new, fulfilling emotional situation coming in for you overall. I see here, the first row is showing you've been in that bit of stagnant energy, waiting for a new perspective and seeing things from a new perspective. And the World card is here to basically indicate that, you've come to the end of a cycle and you're about to start a new cycle, and, things that, you're waiting for things to move forward, to transition, things like that. And you've been in a little bit of stress energy here about everything. You've been trying to make plans, and maybe some things have fallen through, or things have just not sort of been 100% how you thought or expected things to go. The second row, the 10 of Earth, the 7 of Air, and the 5 of Fire. Typically around your finances and your career, you've seen a bit of deception and, people not necessarily having your best interests at heart. They've been in it for themselves. There's, I'm moving on from that. And it's also saying too, like you are moving on to a better place or a better position here. And, maybe some people around you aren't liking that. There's the 5 of Fire. It's that real bitchy, toxic, why do they get to, experience that and I don't, sort of thing. And I feel in a way, you sort of, it's time for you to move forward. And there's people in the past who just are not going to are not going to like it, but it is what it is. You know, you've done the hard yards, you've done the hard work, and the Ten of Earth is saying it's a solid foundation that you've built for yourself, and it's a solid future, a solid investment, and there's this deceptive energy around you that wants to take a piece of it, and it's sort of like, well, you know, the Two of Air coming up in the third row here with the Six of Air. You're moving on from or making decisions about who to move on from in a circle around you. That could be some vultures and some toxic individuals that you're ready to completely cut ties with, and focus on your own emotional happiness here. The Ace of Water is focusing on your own self-love and things that make you happy and fulfill you. You're not here to make anybody else happy around you. If people are negative and have their own things going on, it's because that's their choice and that's what they're willing to put up with. You know, I just see you ready to move on to a new chapter, and you just sort of there's this little bit of toxicness around you, which you may have to deal with or cut off, and just, you know, be willing to just say enough's enough. I'm cutting ties, which is really sad. You know, some people just can't be happy for others, which is, you know, sometimes a sad thing. But you just focusing on your own self-happiness is you know, important, you know, rather than getting dragged down into other people's dramas and quagmires and the choices they've made for themselves. So we'll get some clarifiers here. Clarifying the Hanged Man. So the Tower. So something has, you know, finally changed for you, finally brought you out of this waiting period. Let's clarify the World now. Clarify the World. Clarify the World. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, it's a work situation. Moving forward here. Clarify the Nine of Air. Queen of Swords. So yeah, there's definitely an air sign around you, or this could be you. You're quite stressed about this change that's happening. Clarify the Ten of Earth. King of Swords. Interesting. So that's you being really logical here, really focused on the decisions you have to make, the direct communication you need to make to people around you, keeping emotion quite out of it by the looks of it. Clarify the Seven of Air. That one want to come out. Interesting. Clarify by the Seven of Swords. So really some sneaky behavior going on, or this could be you sneaking off and just taking what's yours and moving on. Clarify the Five of Fire. Five of Fire. Five of Fire. Three of Wands. Yeah. You're looking towards the future, and moving away from this toxic energy around you. Clarify the Two of Air. This could be in your friendship circle. Page of Cups. So making a decision, an emotional decision here. Message, like emotional messages that, you know, could be coming from people around you. Clarify the Six of Air. And Nine of Air. So it is creating a little bit of stress here. Clarify the Temptation card. Justice. So whatever is happening or going to happen with these some of these individuals around you, it could be just a work vibe that is a little bit antagonistic and toxic. It's whatever happens it's being balanced out, because you have been quite stressed out about this situation, but it's showing that you're going to be able to move forward here. Six of Air is often you sitting in a boat being rowed away, and it could be signifying one of your guides, and all you have with you is a really small load. It's just you and your guides, pushing you away from really troubled waters. And it's been quite stressful, whatever you've been dealing with. And finally, with the Tower here at the beginning of February, there's, you know, bursting through is the change that's needed to happen to move through a stagnant period in your career. You know, Eight of Pentacles in the world is there's a new cycle coming through in your career that you've been really working hard on, and, you know, slogging away and just, you know, pushing forward, and finally there's a breakthrough that's you know, happened, but it's left you a little bit mentally, you're a bit wired, you're a bit like your nervous system's like on edge, and you're needing to just, you know, make logical decisions for the time being until you can actually go and, you know, go into a healing place. You know, the rest of February is looking like a very much a, I need to do what I need to do, I need to focus what I need to focus on, and that's it. You know, Page of Cups and Two of Air, anything that's emotional that's coming in, it's like, I'm moving forward, made a decision, moving forward, moving on. It's hard. You can't take everyone with you. Six of Air, you're in the boat with your guides or one of your guides, and that's it's just you. You know, you're the only one who you can take with you. It's creating a little bit of stress. You want people to you know, be with you on this new journey and this new experience, but it's not going to be the case, unfortunately. You know, you've got the Temptation here and the Justice card. You know, there could be some words said that, you know, you may need to be careful about your how you say things, and not come across too harsh. However, wherever it's needed, of course, to shut people down, it may be needed, and just so that you can move on and have justice for yourself in this new career situation that's coming through. So let's grab a couple of words for the month for you, Taurus. See what words want to come through for you for the sign of Taurus. It's a siren going past, so yeah, it's definitely time. It's time for you to be moving forward. Fun has come through, so making sure that you do enjoy yourself to move through this stressful period. You're obviously having to leave some people behind here, which is hard. And reliability. So that tends to be very much a Taurian trait, is like being stable and reliable. So again, it's just highlighting that this is partly what you'll be moving through February is making sure you still have fun, but you need to focus on a lot of details. I'm getting a lot of details with the Swords energy, a lot of mental strain, mental exhaustion. So you're just having to use all of your mental energy to focus on these things, and you don't have time for much else. So making sure you just do have a little bit of fun thrown in there. And one more word for the month for Taurus. One more word for Taurus. Serenity. So finding some moments of serenity in between all of this craziness by the looks of it. Yeah, the center of the reading, having the Seven of Air, is never a good energy to have around you, but you're using your mental strength and fortitude to move through this period where you're going to be getting justice for these situations that you've had to cut off and move away from, that have been quite deceptive and made you not be happy. Like the Nine of Swords showing up twice is stress. It's emotional angst. It's mental angst, and it's time for you to move on and have some fun in your life. And that's what this period is saying, is just you do what you have to do and focus on the logic of moving into or taking with you your Ten of Pentacles that you've built. And it's going to take sometimes cutting people off and saying what you need to say for you to move into that next period of your career and finances. So thank you, Taurus. I hope you've got some good messages out of this reading, and have a good rest of the month, and we'll see you a bit later. Bye.